Oh, let's see right here. Well, I was looking, like I just said, just because of the amount of devices that I was going to be having on my network, I just didn't see it, but I don't know. I'm still wavering, man. I mean, because like all of our phones and stuff, I'm real selective already on what I put on that 5 bands now. You know what I'm saying? So it's the only things that would go on there for me is shit that need to go on there. So the Ring doorbell, none of our devices will be on there. So just shit like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was thinking I was going to put everything on the 2.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's
blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Well, I forgot I was talking. What I was saying? I forgot I was talking, dog.
Sniffing out that marker.
Man, you were. I was thinking to myself, like, damn, they got awfully quiet. Yeah, man. But yeah, mostly everything gonna be on that too, man. For the moment, nah. I will need the 5, but I'm looking at it from the standpoint of. Because the purpose, I guess the purpose for that 3rd band is to help facilitate it from a standpoint of the free stuff up or whatnot, like, you know what I'm saying? So that way you can have extra, I guess, wiggle room. Well, I'm looking. I guess what I looked at didn't say that though. That's why I guess I don't know.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Okay. That's what I...
32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Watson, off play action.
Well, it looks like it will still support it, I'm thinking.
Good for a Houston first down.
Because it said that they can get like up to 867 megs. The links this one?
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Shit. Yeah, the dual band, yeah.
Picked off at the 39. And they are going to stop sharp at the 40-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do,
I think that's what I saw, Tyler. I'm going to call bullshit on you on that one. Yeah.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is a
God damn, boy, let the man score a damn touchdown.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise, as this one stays a 6-0 game.
You said what now? No, they advance pretty much like every 24 hours, so
He goes back out to kick this one off.
yeah.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right,
Yeah,
does it? Plus, you're
I'm
giving
telling
up
you. It move fast, boy. Like, this ain't a...
They come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Watson, option left. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside
Gotta commit to it,
run.
man.
A very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's McCaffrey. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends, because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. On 1st down, it's Watson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues
back on
to
that duty.
evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Good job.
6-0 our score after 1. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Watch the twitch.
Here's Watson. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Give him 2 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Clayton. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Big stop, big stop, let's go.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And that's complete to the
Come on.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown number 22 on the season, as his guys can now take the lead with a
Alright, man. You gonna make your list together, man, and everything you gonna get.
And they take the lead here at 7-6.
How much you coming out?
For the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Oh.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They'll run on 1st down. Rolling.
So you're gonna start getting the lights now?
To the 29, a gain of 4.
Yeah.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Back to throw. Whitley. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this 1st half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 15.
You still be getting no Waffle House breakfasts.
Return there, 17 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win, and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Watson. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And that play will go nowhere. Losing losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a
So
3rd
what
and
now?
11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Colts come to the line ready to
Boy,
start
I can't hear nothing you saying, boy. It's 7-6 my way.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a
Look at that.
into a double team, and it's intercepted.
But I might need to turn it back on, but by the only time I hear what you be saying.
25-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Watson, option left. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Watson. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Watson now going to run the option right. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans push further out in front.
14-6.
Good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
Man, I don't know which one I'm gonna do with that with the Amazon payment plan, man. I'm still undecided on that.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
I don't know, man. Like, I'm looking at the doorbell. I'm looking at the Nest. It's gonna be between one of the 2, but I'm not sure. Yeah, probably the Nest would be the one.
The scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive? It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something.
But I want to make sure when I get it, I have enough stuff to control, man. So I kind of want to get some lights, too.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Looking to throw. Whitley. And this will be incomplete.
Joker can't hang, so you got to go play core.
There, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. 2nd and 5. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. To throw on 3rd down. Whitley going for Hilton, and it's intercepted.
Good now.
Picked off here the 32. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Watson going to throw deep for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Watson, letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
Understand.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
I'm on this spin shit. What's up with that?
Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Is she watching the game?
From the 29, Watson.
Who the hell watching the game then?
Wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Watson now going to run the option right. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Whitley. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Whitley. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Back to throw. Whitley is going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Whitley finds his big tight end.
Get up that 4, man.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 33.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
What y'all decide to do? Y'all coming their way or what?
Executed crossing route. On 1st down, rolling. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup.
You said what now?
First down.
Yeah, man, you know, when you got that speed like that, boy.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm probably going to be placing a few myself online. I wouldn't mind going up to a Best Buy, but
in the running game, I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
There caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder,
12:45.
Recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3, or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone?
So what now?
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Way past.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. As his guys are in for 6. And the Texans push further out in front. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Oh, this boy caught this ball over 2 people. Get out of here.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one for Indianapolis resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Rolling. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. Looking deep for Hilton. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard, realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 14-yard gain.
Struggling over there in the top.
So move the sticks. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Whitley. His throw incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and it's 3rd and 5.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Whitley. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he can vault himself right into the #1 spot.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. On fourth down, Whitley. He's going to let this go. Back of the end, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Able to get there and pick it. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 20. Now a give, right side. It's Pierce. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On second down, McCaffrey. And he's got room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From just shy of midfield, Watson escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. And Watson's going to throw it here. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Colts pick it up. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Dang, homie, that bad?
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense.